Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard, I forgot, okay? I did get my new phone finally came, y'all. So I had to cut it. I gotta put it on solid. But anyways, the message I heard is no connection. Yes, you do. The scripture comes from Testament of the 12 Patriarchs, the Testament of Dan, the seventh son of Jacob and Bala, 7 and 1. And when he had said these things, he kissed them and fell asleep at a good old age. So here's the message. God said, this is somebody, the person that God intended for you. They are basically saying to themselves, saying to God, that y'all don't have no connection. Y'all, it's not working out. Y'all don't click. You know what I'm saying? God said y'all actually do click, but they don't want y'all to click. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between somebody that is actually putting forth an effort to build a connection with somebody and open up to somebody and actually talk to them, and somebody that, you know what I'm saying, they are doing any and everything that they can in their power to not spend time with you. They do any and everything in their power to not talk to you. They put forth every effort when y'all are together, when y'all are talking to each other, regardless if it's in person or on the phone, to find other things to occupy that time. They are purposely not trying to build a connection with you. They are purposely trying to destroy your connection. It's like they purposely don't want it to work out. And, you know, regardless, it could be so many reasons. It could be a situation where maybe this person feel like they don't want to be hurt again anymore. Maybe they've been hurt in the past. It could be a situation where this person, like, they want to remain playing, like they want to play the field. They want to have a bunch of people around it. They know if they build a connection with you, that's going to be shut down. Like, you know what I'm saying? They may not want to get to a position to where they are in love with anybody. As I say that, it could be so many different things, but in reality, they themselves are trying to shut down this connection. And the next scripture that God sent me to is Proverbs 31 and 10. For who can find, okay? For who can find, okay? Even though it's in a different, a woman of worth who finds, indeed her price is far beyond above rubies. The heart of her husband has trusted in her, and he does not lack of spoil. She has done him good and not evil all the days of her life. God said, even though this person, even though this person is insisting on not building a connection with you, even though this person is insisting on trying to carry on doing whatever it is that they're doing, God said it's going to be a situation. I just feel like they going to always find their way back to you. And you know what I'm saying? I know for whoever that's for, you may be like, I don't got time for confirmation. They going to always find their way back to you, though. It's not going to be a situation where they are going to be able to just, like, I just feel like this person feels as though they going to be able to just push you to the side. Because, you know, when you are intended to be with somebody, it's like you not going to, like, I'm just being reminded of the message about the mystery. It's going to be like something is missing. And I feel like for whoever this is for, it's only so long that you're going to deal with this person, and they have donkey ways. You know what I'm saying? They halfway. They 1 foot in and 1 foot out. They want to be here yesterday, there tomorrow, here the next day, there and that. Like, it's only so much of that you going to deal with. And eventually they going to look up and you going to be gone. And they going to be trying to chase after you to see where you went. God said, Like, in reality, you eventually are going to put your foot down. And you know, you may, regardless if it's a situation where you don't really know this person very well, and you know what I'm saying, you're not really worried about them like that. But I feel like even when we think about scripture, and in Genesis scripture, a man that finds a wife finds a good thing. Okay? First scripture. A man leaves his father and mother and clings to his wife. That's the second scripture. And the third scripture, God saw Adam, that he was lonely. He put him into a deep sleep, and he removed his rib and made him a wife. I'm saying these things, these three scriptures. The reason I'm telling y'all this is because it is the man that is going to be in a state of mourning when he does not have his person. I just feel like the woman, the wife, you will be able to carry on. Like, you are going to carry on. You go, like, regardless of how you carry, like, whatever it is that you decide to do with your time, whatever it is that you decide, you know, that you're going to be able to carry on. But this person, they going to be in mourning. Because it is them. It's for them. Like, you are for them. You are the gift. You know what I'm saying? Even how, you know, the red pill men always talk about, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? God said the woman is the table. She is the table. What are you talking about? It is nonsense. A man provides and protects. So when it come down to it, like, you know what I'm saying? It's basically, when you walk away, you are basically taking away the table. And you know what I'm saying? He can come, you know, come to his house, you know what I'm saying? And he got the monies, the rubies, and the food, and all kind of stuff. But he ain't got nowhere to sit it. He don't have nowhere to put it. Because what happened to the table? He can go out and try to find another woman out he wants to, but it'll be like somebody going out. You really need a square, long dining room table, and you can't find nothing but circles, and then you can find a small little rectangle. You can find the end pieces. You can find everything else but what you need. God said when it come down to it, you are not going to be the one that God is going to strike you with loneliness. You're not the one that God will strike you with misery. You're not the one that God is going to strike you with depression. You are not going to be in mourning. God will take all that away from you because you're not the one rejecting your husband. You're not the one rejecting your spouse. You're not the one not giving your spouse. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like for whoever this is for, God commanded you to give this person 100%, and you did. Even though you felt like it was unfair, you felt like they were unworthy, you felt like they weren't even giving you 10%, and they didn't deserve to get your 100%. But guess what? Because you gave it 100%, you are able to walk away with no kind of, you don't feel bad, you don't feel guilty, no remorse. Why would you have remorse when you put forth all your efforts? You did everything you could. And eventually it's just kind of like, you know what? I tried my best. My best didn't work. Apparently my best is not good enough for them. Apparently they don't like my best. So let me go somewhere where I'm appreciated. What's wrong with that? And I just feel like, and that's what it is. That's literally what it is. But God said this person, even when I look at the scripture, you are hard to find. You hard to find. I just feel like some men like to try to make women believe, I can find you anywhere. I can find you anywhere. Yeah, you may be able to find somebody with a body like me anywhere. You may be able to find somebody that's pretty anywhere. You may be able to find somebody that do this, that, and the third. But what you're not finna find is somebody that's just like me. You're not finna find somebody that got the same mindset as me. You're not finna find somebody that got the same kind of drive that I have. You ain't gonna find somebody that can match my hustle, baby. You're not finna find it. Period. 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 For somebody, you are the perfect package. They not finna find you nowhere. Lies. But what they will find, somebody they can't trust. What they will find, somebody that will bring them evil. What they will find is somebody that they're not going to be able to really count on. But that's okay. God said, let them go out there and search some more. Since they insist on searching, and they insist on trying to find somebody else, and they insist on spending their time, efforts, and energy into anybody else but you, let them carry on. Why stress yourself? Why worry yourself over somebody that don't deserve it? For what? And you know what I'm saying? God said when it come down to it, they are hurting themselves. A lot of y'all are dealing with people that think that if they do you like this, they hurting you. They not hurting you. They hurting themselves. They could have what they looking for, but they insist on going against it. They insist on looking for any and everybody else. God said they ain't hurting nobody but themselves. And that's just what it is. When it come down to it, like, you know, it's a difference between somebody you do everything that you can for somebody. You gave them 100% within your means. Because it's only so much. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like this is somebody, when you're not married and you don't live with somebody, it's only so much you can do. It's only so much you can do. But when it's a situation, like, I just feel like this is somebody you did above and beyond as far as your scope of where you're supposed to be. I'm thinking about in the medical field, they have this term called scope of practice. And it basically means that you're not supposed to go outside of what you're supposed to do. And, you know, when I was a CNA, I couldn't do anything outside my scope of practice. I'm not supposed to be drawing blood. I'm not supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, doing wound care. I'm not supposed to be doing certain things because that's outside my scope of practice. I just feel like a girlfriend is not supposed to be doing certain things because they outside her scope of practice. And, you know what I'm saying, a fiance is outside. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, and especially dating and just talking, it's like there are a lot of things that are outside your scope of practice. Sometimes you may do it just to help out. There were times, you know what I'm saying, when I was in nursing school, that the nurses would let me do certain things because they knew that I was in nursing school. And while it was still outside of my scope of practice, I was just helping them out. And they was watching me while I did it. And I just feel like God is saying for somebody, you were doing certain things outside of your scope. You went above and beyond for this person. You know what? Since they insist on having somebody else, they insist on being with somebody else. God said, let them eat it then. They gonna have to eat that. They gonna have to deal with that. That's their problem. That's their portion. You are not going to be in mourning over this person and what they chose to do. You would only be in mourning of what you, like, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna close this message out. It would be different if you would have done the bare minimum. It would be different if you wouldn't have put forth any effort. It would be different if you would have acted like you didn't care and then this person would have left you alone. Then you would be like, you know, dang, maybe I should have this, maybe I should have that. Maybe if I would have did this more, maybe if I would have did that more, maybe I should have did this, that, and the third. This somebody you have no regrets because you went above and beyond. You know you did your part. You know you did the best that you could. And you know what I'm saying? I know me personally, when I know I was a good friend, when I know I was a good girlfriend, when I know I was a good wife, I know I went above and beyond, and somebody still insisted on doing me wrong, I don't have no regrets. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Apparently, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't, I must not be enough for you. Apparently, my best wasn't enough for you. And I know I gave you my best. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, it might just not be me. You know what I'm saying? It might be me. So let me get out your way and let you find what you want. You know what I'm saying? That's just like if it's a situation where they jump in between you and somebody else. We're not finna do that. Oh, no. If you got to have this other person, apparently it ain't me because I need all the attention. I need all the affection. I need all the love. I need all the everything. If you ain't giving me your 100% the way I'm giving you my 100%, then we don't need to be together then. And that's just what it is. They got it. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.